So again, why would I say our? Because this home cooking series will also involve you. So if ever you want to learn about home cooking, or if ever you have some home recipes that you want to share, please make this as your venue. Okay, before I proceed, basig nahibo mo anong lahi akong pa-background karon, wala na ako sa amo ang malagarding stuff nga yan. Actually, I am in my clinic right now because nag-andam na ko, ng limpyo na, and we're preparing because I might be opening my clinic next week to cater to emergency patients. So that's it. Some of the prohibitions, wala na sa kaayo ang restrictions, but I would like to emphasize, maora na siyang nawala, but the virus is still there. Okay? So muna, let's continue to stay home and be safe, and let's continue to really flatten the curve. Home cooking, or learn about home cooking, kinindo dyan kayo muluto para sa to ang family. And with that, if ever mo lifted na baya ang ECQ, so mato mo grocery, but pigdag ka na sa linya sa grocery or during ECQ, so I would even suggest for you, mentioning this, I suggest you to do some deliveries. Okay, so magpa-deliver lang mo sa grocery, iwas linya pa mo, dali pa kaayo, even though na ay pag-deliver, pero it takes kasi ka time ana. And one example of it would be ClicknShop.ph. So www.clicknshop.ph. Visit the website na at nga to anything that inyo pangitaan for the groceries na arayod nga to. And actually, nasa lechon manok o cake. So, nanawa na lang ninyo nga to. So again, www.clicknshop.ph. Previously, one I'm so happy with kayo yung tanang comments at yung suggestions and sa inyong shares. And one of the daghan kaayong reactions is katong ato ang dim sum style fried rice. So yes, we did Chinese foods. So after Chinese, matigan na sa tagamay Japanese. So kung ramen, ragdugay makimahumang ramen, no, mga 2 days pa na siya lutoon. So good thing I have a good friend, nga lamig kini siya muluto og gyoza. Okay? So diba? So at least we know we can just do gyoza at home. Dili na ta dapat maato pa og Japanese restaurant. Okay? He's a muluto again. And now he works as a virtual assistant. I would like Alea Gamolo. Hi, Ez.
Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Dr. Save. I'm doing fine, doing okay.
Ka-farm lagi. Kumusta man karon? You're working from home, no? Or wala ba?
Yes, working at home good siya. Stay at home good. Good thing naka-provide ang company.
So muna, thank you so much for sharing unsaon pag-make ang gyoza. So dili na to gayon dayon. So, unsa ingredient nato sa pang-gyoza? Let's run
simple na recipe for Japanese recipe. Basically, ingredients nato is we usually require for this one about 2 bulbs of garlic, natay mga 3 bulbs, and 1 can of shiitake mushroom. And then we require some pinch of salt later. We also black pepper. We require black pepper for this. Very important as well, sesame oil. So, mo ni siya pagkadugang pahumuton niya sa sesame oil. And or a very kanang important na ingredient po sa kaning gyoza is the napa cabbage, or diri sa ato nga country mas ilado siya sa ngalan Chinese cabbage. So mura siya fit siya nga kanang kuluton. So you can have this one all year. Lastly, kani pinaka-importante food ang sibuyas dahonan.
Okay.
And then we also require ground pork. Make sure inyong ground pork para dili siya mantikaon kay inyong gyoza, it should be lean meat.
Lean
we require 1 egg. Sarap din kaning yung dumpling wrapper. So ang dumpling wrapper very affordable. In fact, less than 50 pesos na nakay marag mga 20 to 25 pieces sa isa ka dumpling wrapper.
Wow.
Start, nag-prepare na ko og cabbage na gi-slice. So actually, imo na siyang gi-shred, pino. And don't forget to add salt. So, for example, isa ka kilo nga cabbage, kinahanglan siya og probably mga 1/2 cup. Kay imo siyang ang purpose man gud yang nature is to bigon siya. So you don't want your gyoza to be soggy. So man imo siyang kuha na ning salt, ihumol for at least 30 minutes. So all you have to do once you have this one for this cabbage, imo ra ni siyang i-drain or ipiga. So all you have to do is using the strainer. So kato slice.
Saka ang cabbage din nato. For 1/2 kilo na ground pork.
1/2 kilo, it will be 1 kilo food na cabbage. So 2
Okay,
is
so
to
mas
1
daghan ang cabbage, right? So 1 kilo nga cabbage to 1/2 kilo nga ground pork.
1/2
Then ang
kilo
atong
nga ground pork.
carrots,
Carrots na to, for this size, usually mga kuan na ni siya, 1/4 kilo. So all
okay.
you have to do, ang kaning carrots o kaning shiitake mushrooms are extender. So all you have to do is to just, so maporma ni siya, inani, na kani siya. All you have to do is just combine. So one online, pagkatabang kay ni siya nga kaning kuan, tool, chop this one and include sibuyas or sibuyas bombay. Ana. So, kung kulang kay mong exercise diya sa balay, this is already like a warm-up na niya. Pang warm-up na ninyo. You just one. Ang nakanilot aning recipe sa gyoza is dili kay siya daghan kana bitang part nga magluto-luto nga kuha na ni siya combine. Ano siya? Your carrots just or kaning grater. So just grate that one in add kay ang kanisang carrots would add color. Mara siya dili siya please dili bitok, so you just have to add that one. So make sure lang ang imong carrots would you can just add then the pork like this. So once na combine na nimo, you just have to use 1 egg. Ang kaning egg would serve as binder para ikaluto sa imong gyoza, hindi siya mabungkag. Okay? We have already black pepper. So your option there is ground pepper. So for this half kilo ground pork, you just use approximately 2 teaspoons of black pepper. But the oil require for this half kilo about 1 tablespoon. So ako na siya gitan siya mga 1 tablespoon. May oil man good is na siya different aroma nga ma-add sa imong kuan, sa imong mixture. So you just have to combine that one. Healthier version I would say sa siomai, because siomai is more into kuan man gid siya kana meat. But with gyoza will not be gyoza without that katong wilted or salted nga cabbage. So mo gina siya yung a little soy sauce para pang browning lang siya gamay sa imong gyoza. So probably about 2 teaspoon sa imong gyoza. Well, and then ang kanis substantial amount gid akong ma-term. Daghan gid siya nga sibuyas dahon. Gyoza ilang term ani is called aromatics. Ang kanay imong sibuyas dahonan, kanay imong sibuyas kanay bombay, kanay imong ahos.
So sa 1/2 kilo nga pork,
spring onions I would say 1/4 kilo. Si gyoza is kind of kanang aside sa flavorful, aromatic siya nga kind of dumpling. Kay diri siya mag-depend sa iyang mga spices and then these ingredients. Kay dili raman siya plain pork ang imong gibutang with your gyoza. So let's have this one. Fine na nanatanan mo panakot nakaba ginger when you use a gyoza. A lot of my friends complained before ngano ang gyoza when they tried my gyoza medyo savory man siya ug lahi sa ubay nga gyoza. What happens pang good sa uban nga maghimo og gyoza is that the ginger nga kani ilang grate ilang i-appeal dito sa kanat sa mixture, while ang good process or proper way ana niya is you grate the ginger on a separate bowl. So nanakay ka itong mga grated na ginger. So na reason nga nganong naatay ginger because we want to remove iyang baho or kana bitong langsi bitaw sa half cup ni siya nga ginger. All you have to do is squeeze it, iyang extract. Ayaw i-appeal ang iyang katong mga hibla because mo na siya makapait sa imong gyoza. It's just the juice nga imong kinahanglanon. So if mo quantas probably mga inani kadak ang ginger, probably mga 1/4 1/8 na siguro ni siya nga kilo nga ginger, usually it will yield about half cup. So gamay lang gina siya, probably 2 tablespoon. Enough na siya para mo create siya og nindot nga aroma sa imong gyoza. And that's it. Mix na siya. Mix and mix. Mix na kaano mani. So well combined na siya. Make sure to make it be well combined. And siya ang shiitake mushroom. Now, ang kaning shiitake, I've read from several blogs nga ang kanina term nga kanang mo give og umami nga taste. So I'll just chop it finely. So that small can, pila ba ni siya? 115 grams will be enough. Small can of shiitake mushroom will be enough for the half kilo of ground pork. So, muna ni siya ang mixture na to with the gyoza. Combine na all those ingredients. Ang pinaka-last nga to nabutang is ang shiitake mushroom. So, ang pinaka-creative na part aning gyoza is the wrapping process. So, you have there already your cute kita na ng gyoza in terms of i-present na siya diha sa restaurant, inana. So, mangutan na ka, just get one of this dumpling wrapper. Now, guys, make sure lang sa imong dumpling wrapper, sikit ra ba ni siya? Careful lang gid pag-peel ani. Although, if imong tanawon siya, mura siya isa ka buo ka block. But you can remove piece by piece of this one. So, inani ni siya ka-thin.
Yeah.
To get one of this dumpling wrapper. And then usually for this size of wrapper, you just have to use probably dili siya spoonful but tip lang siguro of spoon. Ang reason na dili nimo siya kaayo i-spoon, so mga inani lang siguro siya kagamay with the size inyong simple. Let's have it so nana siya sa imong palm. And I just set their water diri sa top and bottom. Diri.
Okay. So di kayo nag-water.
Ayun. Mini empanada.
Wow, that was
RT ang kwan. So, going back to the water, dip again your finger, and then ang lips sa imong wrapper, imo siyang baston. Let's start first on the right side. So, all you have to do is just hold it like that. Anha, hold. Right side. Basaon da yun. So, ang technique lang ani, dili kayo pa magpuan, is yung lagyan nimo siya, pwede naman nimo siya i-fold, but nainay lang nimo siya og flip. Ani siya ay may tsura sa imong mas shell, something yung nana. So, always ensure na basa gid siya before nimo siya ilatag, ready for aron apaw or dili siya mo ukang. So, ayun. Then, ready for closing part. Just or what part you'd like to start. And then fold, something crease and firm, and I like crease. So, up to 7 or 6 crease, but ako, diha ko tamas mga 4 or 5. Food is like an art. Mura siyang puso nga daghan kay sa klase sa pagka-wrap. Ang gyoza also has nani na siya. Okay? Yeah. So gyoza kay actually ang siomai kinahanglan magud si siomai og dugay-dugay na steam. Si gyoza is different. Ang gyoza man god is also known as pot sticker. Because literally it will really stick to your pot. So, I would suggest na you would invest something like a non-stick pan para nindot ang result. So, just place it there or bahalag dili non-stick pan, but somehow it will be a struggle if inigkuha nimo sa kanang kwan. Inigkuha nimo sa pan. So, let's try the example na itong duha. So, all you have to do is just put this one here, and then since daghan pa man ka og sesame oil, you can just put probably a teaspoon of sesame oil. So ang process sa pag-cook sa gyoza is first, you have to fry it. Kaya ang imong ganahan i-achieve ani is crispy ang ilalom, soft and chewy ang yang ibabaw. So you see there, I swirled some olive oil, sesame oil, or any oil will do sa imong pot. Usually is raw. So you just have to two parts ni siya nga pagkukook. First is frying. So frying would require about 2 to 3 minutes. After minimal lang to less than 1 tablespoon para dali ra ka siya maluto. Kaya kung bagaon magunin mo siya, mas mahilaw pa i-go to the next stage. Because after ma-fry siya, ay mong buhaton ani, since dumpling mo siya, steamed dumpling siya, you pour 1 cup of water. Enough lang siya nga medyo ma-submerge ang bottom part sa imong gyoza. And then you cover the pan para ang steam matrap. So mo nang if you notice ang gyoza kasaga sa Japanese restaurants, crispy ang yang ilalom and then soft and chewy on the top. So I think mo na ni siya. Almost done. From time to time, inyo i-check sa ang inyong gyoza kung ready na ba siya if you notice. Tulog akong gyoza. Signal for you to start steaming your gyoza with just probably here. Just put there half cup of water. So if you notice, sizzle ang imong gyoza. Once mo kuan ana siya, imo na siya i-cover. Now we're from medium heat to low heat. Steam nga na-trap ani niya, mo to siya gradual nga mo luto sa gyoza kay ang ganahan nimo is apil po nimo luto ang kaning wrapper kay considering the wrapper is still raw. Just a one recap sa kaning pag-cook na frying over medium fire. And then for the steaming part, another 3 to 5 minutes. But this time on low fire. Okay, remember low fire lang para dili ko masunog imong gyoza. So, ngayon i-cover sa gyoza would be transparent or glass para makita nimo if napabay water. So always check the water of your gyoza kung namad-an na ba siya. Kaya basin kung namad-an na siya, probably kusog ra kayo mong kalayo. So for the meantime, pair na your dip. Usually for the dip sa gyoza, you can just on somehow basic ng mga Japanese restaurants, they would just use soy sauce. But then some would somehow prefer chili sauce because they want it to be a spicy version. But somehow sa kadaghanan nga sauce na kung natayan, kanigid ang chili sauce. I've made one chili sauce here. And the time na imo na siyang ready to serve ang imong gyoza, there's a time then that you can open it. So if you open it, ayang steam. So don't brownish, ayang ilalom. And then soft, pitik ang mantika. Yan siya kanina itong glossy, shiny, ang ampol. There. Okay. With the chili sauce on top. Combination, mailan ano mo siya nga cook. Basta you just follow that time of cooking gyoza. The good thing about the gyoza is that after you wrap all those into the wrapper, you can store them into the fridge. And for me, based on my experience, if well prepared among gyoza, it would last about 2 to 3 weeks sa fridge. It will be a different thing naman siya nga frozen niya siya to cooking. All you have to do is once gikan siya sa kanang gahi kay siya nga chilled kay siya, put it directly to the pan, but this time just use low heat about 2 to 5 minutes na low heat, or you can just prolong it to up to 10 minutes na low heat kay
Thank you so much for sharing. So that's it. Salamat jud kaayo gyud as in. So I'll be making my gyoza very soon yun dayon. So I think naran ako tanan except the wrapper. So mo palit na ako sa wrapper soon. So anyway, before we go, if ever you want to follow you and see all your photos, kay nindot kay mo photos sa pagkaon makalaway sa jud, where can they follow you man?
You can follow me through my Instagram account. Kung dito ako Instagram account mo sa menu or recipe book. Kaya puro na lang halos tanan pagkaon. You can follow me. That's Zeargs, Zerg's Instagram account. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ez. Thank you so much. Sige. Notice dali ra gyud kayo ang pagluto og gyoza, and for sure I'll make one gyud dayon probably tomorrow or the day after. I think most of the ingredients are just at home and except sa dumpling lang. So yeah. Basig ako magpa-deliver ko pero sige, I'll try to search more para mausa og deliver. So then again, thank you so much, Ezra, for sharing your recipe. And for those people who wants to share your recipe, please do message me. I'll be very happy and I'll be glad to share your recipe to my followers. And then again, I am also open for comments and suggestions. Just leave it down below. And don't forget to follow me in all my social media accounts. That would be at Dookisave. That's DOOKIEXAVE in Instagram, in Twitter, and hashtag TheDentistIsOut in YouTube. It's a very fresh channel so that it would have a content. So then again, for this ECQ or mahuman namang ECQ lifted naman. But then again, as I mentioned earlier, please continue to stay home. And if ever you want to have some groceries delivered at your home, please don't forget to visit www.clicknshop.ph. As in natanan, if ever all grocery needs na arangan to, malfira ka, you can just do your grocery while nakikigda ka or padung ka, then the day after, ila na din ma-deliver. So that's it. So just continue to stay home, stay safe, and just keep on smiling. Bye-bye!